Barrett and WLSN here with Buddy Larosa. And this is one of my favorite interviews because the guy, I mean, if it wasn't for you, I don't know what I'd eat for dinner.
Well, you probably wouldn't weigh 240 pounds. I know that.
All right, let me ask you.
But you're 6'3", probably.
And good looking like you.
All right, thank you.
Let me ask you, Mr. Larosa. We started talking about it before we went on the air here tonight. Is how you got into the pizza business, and I'll tell you what, it's an interesting story. Share with how you got involved with everybody.
Well, when I was in the military, I was a corpsman, like a male nurse. And when I got out, I thought, well, I'll get on the fire department and be a EMT. So I passed all the tests. But when it came to the height test, I had to be 5'8". I was only 5'6". So I had to move on. So I got a job at the post office. And one day I was home eating pizza, and I looked on television. And somebody was opening up a pizza place over on Reading Road calling Capri Pizza. And I said, by golly, I remember all the pizza places up in Philadelphia when I was stationed up there. I said, that's what I'm going to do. So that was in 1953. It took me about 6 months to a year to get my plan in order. And I opened up in 54, and it'll be 60 years this April.
Did you have any idea then that your dream or your vision of opening up a pizza store would really evolve to what it is today?
Oh, no. I just wanted to make a living and be in charge of my own life. And I have a family business like my dad. My dad had a market in Findlay Market, a produce stand, I always say he was a proverbial banana peddler. Then I did that too. So I was used to working for family. So I always thought it was great to have your own family business. And maybe one day, maybe my sons or grandsons would want to do it if they wanted to. I would never make it a requisite. But by golly, I got 3 generations now, and it's working. And we'll be 60 years in April.
What involvement do you have in the business now?
Well, I really turned it over to them. At my age, I'm just happy to get out of bed by myself and go in. And they're nice enough to give me an office, and they got somebody keeps my calendar. I do a lot of speaking. I go around to schools and different organizations, and like I'm speaking here, people want to hear the story. And one time, Cincinnati there was nothing here. Now, look how many pizza companies are here. Cincinnati has really grown.
Yes. I want to ask you this. What is your advice to young people today? Because really, the work ethic of the young people isn't, in my opinion, what it was when you were younger and generations before me. Why is that? And how do we change that as we go on and on here in future generations?
Well, when I was a kid, you could there were more smaller businesses, butcher shops, bakeries, grocery stores. They were all mom and papas. So you could go to any one of those places and get a job as a kid, 9, 10 years old, sweeping up, carrying out the trash, doing any number of jobs. But as government grows and they become passing laws with child labor laws and things, you got to be 16. Then you have to have a permit to work. It becomes a little more difficult to get jobs when you're young. Although today, with this snow we've had these past weeks, I saw a lot of kids carrying shovels, shoveling snow, thinking like an entrepreneur. But we hire kids at 16. We can't hire them at 14 or 15 because there's too many regulations. But I think the jobs are there. They just got to get out and look for them.
You're a breath of fresh air to be around. You really are. Thanks a lot for stopping by.
And good luck to you.